Hi again, my name's Connor, and in this video I'm going to give you a few examples of how to haggle with both artists and venues when organising a live event. So for the past year, while I've been studying at ACM and organising live events, I've also worked a door-to-door sales job in order to hone in on my skills in sales and boost my confidence when it comes to talking to people. And FYI, if any of you want to increase your sales skills, I would strongly recommend giving it a go. It's an experience if nothing else. Now, obviously making sales isn't exactly the same as negotiating price for a venue or artist, but most of the skills, if not all of them, are transferable, and I have listed 4 of the key points that are crucial in order to make sure you get the best deal possible when negotiating with artists and venues. I've also given a few examples of where you might use these, as well as industry sources to back up my examples. Number 1, confidence. Now, in my first day training on the doors, my boss told me that confidence is key. And if you look up how to succeed in negotiations on any management or sales website, such as management.issues, this was always one of the main points they talk about. It's almost something you have to convince yourself of in your head. If you say to yourself, I'm going to get exactly what I want here, and express it in the pitch, pace and positivity of your voice, then people see it from a mile away, and they're more inclined to listen to what you have to say. Number 2, be polite. Now, some people have this idea in their head that when you're negotiating with someone, you have to go in all guns blazing and tear them to pieces. What you've got to remember is you don't always hold all the cards. If you're asking a venue or artist for a discount, then you sure as hell can't be rude to them, otherwise why would they settle for less? In an article by Forbes, it stated that the best way to make a sale is by taking the time to understand your prospective customer, their needs, and which behaviours you think are their best response to. And if you're including a dash of humility in the mix, you're almost always going to provide a great experience for your potential customers, or in this case, your potential colleagues. Number 3, be direct. If you can't afford to pay an artist or venue a certain amount, don't dance around the subject and hint at a discount. Lay it all out in black and white and show them your budget. As I said in my searching for venues video, most of them are flexible in terms of price, and that's because they understand that different events have different budgets. If you lay your budget out straight away and then they say they can't accommodate you, at least you haven't wasted time and you can move on and find somewhere else or someone else that can work with you on this. And 4th and finally, leverage. If you're really looking to knock off a significant amount off the price tag of either a venue or an artist fee, then leverage is the key to extreme negotiations. In an Eventbrite article, it mentions a few leveraging techniques you may use when booking a venue, such as helping to promote their venue by creating marketing opportunities, booking multiple events at the same time, bringing in your own staff, being flexible on things like date and time of your event, and if you're running your own bar, give them a cut. Now, obviously there's lots of other techniques to negotiating, and if you want to be great at it, it's about finding out what works best for you and playing to your strengths. But as they say, if you want to be great at anything, it's about getting out there and doing it yourself. So get out there and start negotiating.